everybody, welcome to the first episode of Car Addicts Rundown, my new YouTube channel. Today is a rather cold winter day, but it's very sunny as you might see around, and I've decided to take out my little beauty, which is just here beside me. I'm just heading on a little bit so that you can see it. It's an Opel Diplomat B V8. It has a 4.5 liter V8 engine, so it's a rather funny car. Here you can see it a little better. We are close to my home. Here, this place is a village called Ask, and it's a really nice place to go if you want to have a look around on the river of Dordogne. But it took me quite a while to come up with the first episode or the first video. There were a couple of reasons for that, but one major was the language. I couldn't decide. As a German, I could have done it in German. As a German living in France, I could have done it in French. But eventually I decided I will just go for English. There are a couple of reasons for it, but well, it's the way as it is, and I hope the Germans and the French who watch this will still continue to follow and pardon me for this language issue. So what is this channel going to be about? Well, maybe that's quite easy. I just want to share a little bit of my passion, to get into chat with other people who are interested in old cars, or how the German community got up with the name with young timers, the cars that are somewhere in between shabby used cars and old fashioned collectors cars. By the way, this frontier has gone further and further, because now even sometimes about 30 or 35 years old cars, or even my one behind there, which has now 40 years of age, sometimes they're still called young timers, even though they are already collectors cars. So today maybe I will just share some other pictures and impressions of a small tour that I will do going down the river of Dordogne, and give you some impressions of the landscape and even some more of the car. In the following episodes, I think I will do a mix of presenting some cars to you. I have friends who just finished an Alfa Romeo Sprint. Then me, I still have two other cars that I would like to present to you. And also I will deep dive a little bit in the 80s and 90s about curiosities, about things that have been happening there, and we will look at some of the cars of this time and some of the developments. So, hope you got an impression. Let's go take it for a tour. Come on. So, back in the car, just go for a ride. We toured for quite a while, about 90 kilometers ish, and we arrived at a very nice place called Chalet. And if I just turn around for a moment, I think you will understand where this name comes from. Well, by now you should have seen some of the wonderful, lovely countryside and especially the small winding roads, and just let me know in the comments if you like them as much as I do. You know, the smaller, the more curves, the better for me. Maybe it's the same for you. Did I mention that it is cold? Well, so let's go back into the car and continue the tour. So back in the car to continue the tour. Much warmer inside here, so I can take off my jacket. Let's start the engine and go ahead. But with higher speed, so there's a little bit more to do on the wheel. One thing that is important to me when bringing you these episodes is to keep them rather short, and I hope I can answer to my own expectations with this video and the other ones that will follow. Why is that? I'm taking myself as the example. My attention span is rather short, and also my everyday routine doesn't allow to watch a clip that is so long, or at least in this case I would have to bookmark it and watch it at different times.